Hey everybody, it's Dana. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and blog. Today I'm still playing with the gorgeous newly released inks from Catherine Pooler, and I will link to a video I did on Monday using these inks as well. But today we're going to be doing a little bit of stenciling. So this stencil here is the Chevron split stencil, which is also a new release from Catherine Pooler. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm using a little bit of MICROPORE tape to hold down my stencil so it's not going to be shifting as I'm doing a little bit of ink blending. So I'm sorry for my voice. I'm a little bit raspy today, but I'm going to get through this video. I have a ink blending tool here, and I'm going to start off with Shea Butter. Like I said, this is one of the new colors that has been released by Catherine Pooler, and it's a beautiful, buttery, gorgeous yellow color. So this color I'm just going to lay down across the center of my card panel. And this paper here is Neenah Solar White 80-pound cardstock. My next color I'm going to use is Skylight, which is a beautiful tealy green color, which absolutely is my favorite right now. And I'm going to pull that color in on opposite sides of that yellow, right in the corners. Now, what I love about these inks is that they blend beautifully together. My last color I'm coming in, and I'm going to use this polished color, which is like a beautiful cameo pink. And I'm just going to fill in the rest of the areas that are still white. Now, with these inks, what I love is that you can blend the colors on top of each other and they don't get that muddy brown color. They do not like overlap and get that like greeny or muddy brown. They actually blend beautifully together. So I'm just going to continue to work these colors in so I have a really pretty gradation of color. Now you can do this with any of the inks because, like I said, they blend beautifully together. My only suggestion is just to make sure that the ink colors that you do pick out are not like so far off on the color scale that they don't match in hues. All right, so now since I have that color situated where I want it, of course I need to add just a little bit of sparkle. So I'm going to grab my shimmer spray just to add a little bit of sparkle to this paper and just to have my colors pop just a little bit. So I'm going to start off really high and just spritz down just a little bit of that sparkle. Not too much because I don't want to saturate my paper. And then I'm going to peel back that MICROPORE tape. And then I can lift away my stencil and look how beautiful those inks have blended on my paper. Isn't that gorgeous? So I get a great gradation of color that has overlapped and created another beautiful color. Now since that's done, I went ahead and I cut down my panel with just a stitch wonky rectangle. And now I'm using one of the sentiments out of the Zen Feather Stamp Set to place down onto this background. Now I wanted to keep this card really nice and simple, so I'm just going to use a lovely sentiment and then a few other embellishments. And like I said, this card is going to be very pretty and very simple. So now since I have that gorgeous sentiment stamped out, I love the fonts on this. And you guys hear me say it all the time. I'm like a huge font snob. And I really love this font on here. Look how gorgeous that card looks already. So now I'm going to grab a few feathers that I stamped out in a periscope to show everybody how beautiful these colors are out of her new inks. So I'm going to show you just a few of the other ones that I stamped out so you can see all the lovely colors. Now you can head over to the Catherine Pooler store or over to her blog and you guys can see all the beautiful colors that have been released. I'm just going to use these three, which again are the Skylight, the Polished, and the Shea Butter, to put on this card. So all of my colors are matching. I'm using just a little bit of foam tape just to add a touch of dimension to my card and to have my feathers just pop up. I'm going to add a little bit on each one of them, and then I can start layering down onto my card panel. So if you guys have not had a chance to hop around onto the blog hop, I would tell you guys hurry up and get busy, because you have an opportunity to win some of the inks, and also you don't want to miss all the beautiful cards and projects that the design team has put together for everyone. I'm going to pop that last feather right in between. And this card is done. I actually love how this card turned out. Now, all I have left to do is to go ahead and put this card panel onto my card base, which is a 110-pound Neenah Solar White cardstock, because you guys know that's usually the cardstock I use for my cards. Just makes it easier for me to write in the inside. I'm just going to go ahead and tape that down. And then my card is going to be complete. That is the card for today. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Happy Friday to everybody. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like and share. And also don't forget to check out some of my other social media. I would love to see you there. Have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.